Please wait. Video loaded.
Hello and welcome back for part 2 of the 1969 Nova Chevy 2 transformation. We're going from this. We're going to take this junkyard find and we're going to transform it into an LMS special, a Rally Sport Nova. Never been done before, but we're going to do it, even though this looks pretty rough on the inside as well as the outside. And if we check under the hood, well, as you all know, we are not keeping this, so it can be rough as it can be, and it's rough. So let's close her back up. What we need to do now is get her over to the wash rack, get her all cleaned up, and ready to do some sheet metal work and whatnot. So we'll see you over there. And it's washed. Magical. But let's take a look. You know, it looks a lot better. It doesn't look half bad. A lot of rust, but that's easily taken care of. And then there's the interior. The previous residents, we got to clean up after them. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll see you over at the shop. And so, all clean, inside out. Let's just start taking some parts off. And we've stripped it now down to just the chassis. And you know, it's got surface rust. It's to be expected. Nothing that the shop can't handle. You know, they'll do a media blast and then straighten out the sheet metal, seal it up for us so that we can put on new parts to replace missing parts and parts that just aren't worth fixing. So let's get some wheels under it and roll it over to the body shop and let them perform their magic. We'll see you back here once they're done. Any second now. It could be now. And they're finished with it. It's a beautiful thing. Look at this craftsmanship. We've got perfectly straight sheet metal. Everything's been filled, block sanded, sealed, primered, you name it, it's ready to go. And we are going to be putting a new hood on, a couple of new fenders, new doors, of course, new glass trim, etc., etc. New trunk lid as well. Yeah. And that's probably where we'll start. So I've got to go check to make sure we got the parts. And if we do, we'll come back and just kind of, you know, throw it all together, right? That's an easy thing. And we're back. Got the parts. Let's get to it. Let's throw them on with a little magic. Look at that. It's quick work, you know? It's really quick work. It's just that quick and easy, you know? Nothing to it. And bada bing, a bada boom, we're done. We're ready for it to go to the body shop again and get painted. And they're done with it. What a beautiful car. It's really starting to take form now. You're starting to see where we're going. We got the, you know, the stripes on it. We got that gunmetal metallic silver. Let me tell you, it's smooth like glass. It's beautiful. Hey, you know, it's a show car as well as a car that goes fast. Got to put some bling into it, right? Why not? We're not just going to drive it. We're going to, be proud of it. Let people see what we do, right? So let's get up in the air, see what we're working with, and figure out where it is that we're going to start. And I think, after looking things over, why not just start at the back end, and then we'll work forward. So, assembly begins now. And so as you can see, we have gone with a multi-link independent suspension rear end. Why, you may ask? Well, we want handling, right? This is an RS for rally street racing. Yeah, of course, sanctioned events only, right? Wink, wink. But we need to handle. We want those 4 tires all perpendicular to the ground as much as we can make it happen. It's just going to give us better cornering, less body roll. It's going to have a bigger contact patch. Those tires, monster tires are going to be going on. You watch here. They're monstrous. And of course, we got bling underneath too. We like to color coordinate everything here at LMS. Kind of set a theme for the car. As you can see, it's black, silver, and red. Those are our colors. It follows through to the interior with some stitching on the Recaro seats that are going to be going in. It's going to be a beautiful thing, and as you're following this assembly, it's a fairly complicated rear end. This multi-link is available as an aftermarket product like we have here. You can get it built to whatever dimensions you need. It's not as easy to narrow as a solid rear end, but again, we're going for handling performance as well. If you build a dragster, then we'll go with a solid axle. So we got this, we got it installed. It's very similar to what was used in the 2000s, mid-2000s, the Cobra from Mustang. They used something similar to this. Of course, Corvette has its version. As to all other street and road racing performance, all your all of your exotic race cars and performance cars all use independent suspension. So that's where we headed with this project. I'm excited about it because, well, I get to drive it, right? And again, we put a lot of precision into this. I know it's a virtual build here, but we like to build everything at LMS so it's as close to real world as you say, non-digital world reality. So we want you to be able to take something like this and build it in the real world, which is what we're going to do with every car that we build here. Well, I shouldn't say every car, but there's a selection of cars that we're going to build here in Car Mechanic Simulator 21 that we're going to be building in the real world, and then we'll be exhibiting them side by side. So you will see the 69 Nova here, and next to it will be the real deal. You can compare how the two came out, just how similar they are. So this is looking good. I think I probably forgot a part or two. Let me just double check. Yeah, sure. You need springs on both sides, right? It just helps everything work like it's supposed to. So we are nearly done with this portion of the build. It looks fantastic. It really does. And we'll just hip hop along here, get her finished up. Notice we even powder coated our calipers. That's something we like to do. We use Willwood. We're a Willwood distributor, so we like to use them, and this is the close facsimile to that. And here we are putting on those monster 375s and on those Z rims, right? Nissan rims. What can I say? They're beautiful. They go with the car. It works. So we're ending this part of this episode. Everything fits. Nothing is protruding through anything it shouldn't. It's all balanced, so the tires and wheels are within the wheel wells, within the fenders, which is what we want to do. So until next time, stay tuned for part 3. We'll do the front end assembly and the motor.